Hi, konnichiwa. Now, today we are looking at a very important grammar structure. It is about asking and giving permission. Now, this is a very rough translation to say that this grammar structure is allows you to say it is okay to do something, or asking is it okay to do something. The reason being that in English, when we ask for permission, we use several different language and different words. So therefore, when you translate it literally from English to Japanese, sometimes you wouldn't think of this grammar structure. However, keep in mind that it's the function of the grammar that's the most important thing. The function of this grammar point allows you to talk about the things that you are allowed to do. Okay. So please get your your exercise book and your pens ready. We're going to start making notes as we go. You are more than welcome to pause the video at any time should you require more writing time. Okay, so please copy this down. The grammar structure, it is okay to do something. Okay, it's very straightforward. It involves the te form of any verb. Okay, the verb te form plus a mo right after it, ending with ii desu. Verb te form ii desu. So in the future, I will be saying the temo ii desu structure, the temo ii desu, temo ii desu structure. So, what does the verb te form plus mo even mean on its own? Now, this is actually a standalone grammar structure on its own. Verb te form is a structure that allows you to say even if one does something. In this room means even if. So the te mo means even if. Okay, the te mo means even if. So even if I do something, ii desu, it is good. So in theory, you're literally saying that even if one person, or it's you, me, or whoever, even if one does something, it is okay. So therefore, you are saying, yeah, you are allowed to do something. You can do it. It's fine. You know, it's totally permitted to do this. So verb te form ii desu, and this is pretty much the focus of one of the focuses of this unit. So please write down these particular information, including the information in red and the speech bubble as well. Okay, now this is something that's extra for the people who want a bit of extension. Now instead of saying ii desu, okay, which means it is good, it is okay, we can replace ii desu with other words such as daijoubu, daijoubu desu. Now this is not a word we have learned officially in the textbook, but daijoubu, if you have been to Japan, you have traveled in Japan, it's probably one of the words that you hear most often. Daijoubu means are you okay, or it's okay. So if you get hurt, a Japanese person may approach you asking, daijoubu desu ka? Are you okay? And you can respond with daijoubu. Yeah, I'm good, no problem. Okay? So you can replace ii desu with daijoubu desu as well. So therefore, verb temo daijoubu desu. That's another way of saying it is okay to do something. Or if you want to be a bit more casual or young about this, you can even say okay. It's okay. It's okay. Verb temo okay. Okay desu. Literally, it is okay even if you do something. So let's look at an example. For example, it is okay for you to sit on the table. Okay, now table in Japanese is teiburu. And what's the te form of sit? That's right, suwatte. Teiburu ni suwatte. Sit on the table. If you tell people that, hey, it's okay to sit on the table, you're allowed. Teiburu ni suwatte mo ii desu. Other versions can be teiburu ni suwatte mo daijoubu desu. Or even more casually, teiburu ni suwatte mo okay. Okay, I hope this is clear about this structure. So if you remember the temo ii desu structure, then the next point is going to be very simple. Because all we're doing is how do we then ask if we're allowed to do something? What do you think you have to add to this structure? That's right, just a question mark, ka. So please write down the next sub point. the grammar point about asking, may I do something? Is it okay? So my apology for my heading, it is incorrect. Grammatically, it should be, is it okay to do something? Now, in English, when we ask people, hey, is it okay for me to do something? We can use the word may I. But we can also use the word can I. Hey, can I use your book? Okay, can I borrow that? So all that is exactly the same thing. So all you have to do is use the verb temo plus ii desu ka. Temo ii desu ka? Temo ii desu ka? So once again, you can say temo daijoubu desu ka? Temo OK desu ka? Okay, but once again, the blue part is all extension work. You don't have to copy this down. If you're ready, let's move on to the next lot of exercise. So, why are we learning about the temo ii desu structure? It is because one of the important part of the unit is to talk about rules. Okay, talk about your school rules and also your the rules at home. So let's talk about what you're allowed to do. Now, I have given on the left-hand side of the screen some clues in Japanese. You're going to use these clues to say that you are allowed to do these things in Japanese. Before we even attempt that though, I'll give you time to write this down later, but before we even attempt that, let's have a look at what these words actually means on its own. So number 1, 英語で話します. To speak in English. 2, ひらがなで書きます. To write in hiragana or to write using hiragana. 3, 自転車で学校に行きます. Go to school by bike. 4, テーブルに座ります. To sit on the table. Okay, so now that's actually changed into the English equivalent of telling people we are allowed to speak in English. It is okay to write in hiragana. We can go to school by bikes. And it is okay to sit on tables. So imagine these are the things you're allowed to do. How would you then use the clue on the left-hand side to help you construct the sentences on the right-hand side in white, in a white box? Now, if you want to be more challenged, you can pause the video now and then write your answers and then continue and then click play to check your answers. Or alternatively, you can just work with me as I go through the answers with you. Okay, 1. 日本英語で話します. Change 話します to the Teflon and plus the もてもいいです. The answer is 英語で話してもいいです. Number 2. ひらがなで書いてもいいです. 3. 自転車で学校に行ってもいいです. 4. テーブルに座ってもいいです. So how did you go? Okay. So now let's move on to actually asking. Okay, now we're asking permissions or asking for advice, like can we do something? Okay, so once again using the clues on the left hand side. Okay, then how do I ask? For example, 1, may I go to the toilet? 2, can we buy or can we have a dog? 3, 3, can I go out with my friends? 4, is it okay that I come home at 10 o'clock? Okay, so number 1, may I go to the toilet? トイレに行きます. Remember the question form of the てもいいです structure is てもいいですか? てもいいですか? So change number 1, トイレに行きます to the Teflon first. トイレに行ってもいいですか? Is that what you said? Excellent work. So now you can pause the video now to give yourself the challenge of translating these questions into Japanese, and then continue with the video to check your answers. Otherwise, I'm going to reveal the answers now. Okay, so 1, we've done that before. トイレに行ってもいいですか? 2、犬を飼ってもいいですか? 3、友達と出かけてもいいですか? 4、10時に家に帰ってもいいですか? Okay. Now that concludes my presentation for today. If you have any further question, please post your question on the discussion forum on Canvas. We will continue with actually using this structure, 手もいいです structure, in our next lesson. In the meantime, let's continue to the next element of our module today. じゃあ、さようなら。